Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Saturday, late afternoon here on the East Coast. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. Wow, it got nice and warm here today in the valley, but we got a bit of a shower going on. It's trying to stop. I'm not sure where it's at this point, but I'm thinking a rainbow might pop out because it's so warm and the sun is shining very bright out there. Alrighty. I'm back, and I'm back with a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. Every single item in this video, a buck and a coin. Every single item in this video came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley, which is where I am currently at, and that's in the state of New York. All right, I've got my emotional support pickle. I have my emotional support hot dog. I was able to mark some things off my wish list today, believe it or not. There is like no Easter going on anywhere around by me. Believe it or not, it's Memorial Day, 4th of July, graduation, and all kinds of like, what do I want to call it? Like party theme stuff, like for, yeah, aloha, hey, aloha, he. You know what I'm talking about. Those kinds of parties. Lots of fun stuff out there, but again, every single item in this video, $1.25. So just so you know. Yeah, are we ready? Let's get into it. All right, so I showed you a couple of these cups the other day. I found another one, and it's weird because I'm finding just like onesies everywhere. This is that mug that I believe, let me just double check myself, microwave safe and dishwasher safe. And this is the Royal Norfolk, but look at this one. I showed you ones about mom. This one's about grandma's. I thought it was so cute. Grandma's the name, spoiling's the game. I thought that was so cute, and it's in this pretty pastel pink. And then, you know, it's really nice. I just love it. I think it's a great size mug. I would consider it probably like a medium-sized mug. I just love what it says. So I had to grab that because I am a grandma too, after all. Now, I was talking about all kinds of party stuff and 4th of July, Memorial Day. Have you guys seen these new tumblers? Oh my gosh, are they pretty? Red, white, and blue, or red, silver, and blue. They have the straws that stay in them, and these are not recommended for use in the microwave or the dishwasher. These are nice. I mean, these are kind of a little bit of a dupe for another company that does their tumblers. I was actually in Target, and there are cups over there, not Target, but it's the little, well, it's Starbucks inside Target. Some of their tumblers are like 40, 50 bucks. That's crazy. Just my opinion. I buy my fair share of tumblers, but when I can get them for a buck and a coin, I thought these were just really pretty. And also, if you don't want to use it as a tumbler, why not put a few stones in there and use it as a vase? I think that would be a very pretty vase in the centerpiece of your table. Just my 2 cents. If you're going to have any kind of Hawaiian party or any kind of party, a luau, anything like that, that's what I was trying to think of. I love my balloons, and sometimes you need weights to tie your balloons down so they don't blow all over the place. Look at these. They're pineapples. So here's the little hole here to tie your balloons to. But if you don't want to use it for balloons, you don't have to, because nobody would really know. These are so pretty. There's a bit of weight to them. They are definitely solid, but there it is, the pineapple. There's a 360 for you all the way around. I ended up getting 2 of them. I just think they're so cool, and what a great way if you're having a luau party or anything, get yourself some balloons and use these on your table. Fantastic, fantastic for decorating. Also for decorating, because I get goofy like that, these are by the Seasonal Collection. And this is a set of 4 plastic stirrers. They could be for iced tea or lemonade. So they have pineapples here on the top. And then you got little spoons here on the bottom. And then to match, you're going to get, like I said, 4 in the stirrers. And then to match, they had these 8 counts of paper straws. And these paper straws, basically, I don't know if I can do it in the bag here, but they open up. And they have like that paper that fans out. I'm trying to show you one in the packaging, and I'm not doing a very good job. Let me try again. Here we go. because I don't necessarily want to open them right now. Oh my God, am I really going to struggle with this? Well, you guys know what I mean. It's got the paper that fans out. So how cute would this be on your table setting? They also, if Miss Mary is watching, and that's Patty's daughter, they did a really good job on the flamingos this year. They look really good. They have a 4 set of flamingo stirrers, and there's their little foots. And then they also have the 8 counts of the flamingo straws, and you slip the flamingos onto the paper straws. So super fun. So Mary, it's a reason to party, right? There's all kinds of flamingo stuff out this year. Alrighty, now if you do decorate for, I can't believe I'm talking about Memorial Day and 4th of July decorations already. It's just crazy. These are made of solid wood. Patty, close your eyes for just 2 seconds. How cute is this guy right here? Oh my gosh, it's great for a tiered tray. Put it on your desk, put it on a shelf. You can see it's nice and thick here. You just want to make sure you're checking the paints on them because some of them were pretty cheesy, but you know, that happens when they're rubbing together in a box. So I got this little dude right there. Okay, Patty, you can open your eyes. The next one I came across, and this one says, "Let Freedom Ring," and it's a little trailer. And then you've got balloons. You can see the little windows are open. I just thought that was so fun. The little step-out stool there. The doors all done in a red glitter, all dressed up for the 4th of July or Memorial Day. They had 2 other ones. This is really cute. The old-fashioned truck, and then all the fireworks. What a fun piece of decor. You know, if you went to Hobby Lobby, which I was actually there today, even with their 40% off or their 60% off, you're still paying a pretty good penny. The last piece of decor I found, and I don't know how many pieces are out there. These are all new for this year. And this is Refreshment Truck, and it says Star Spangled Sweets. Adorable. Look at all the little ice creams right up here. So you have some glitter, and then you have some regular old paint, but very pretty for decorating. Those are going to go quick. Alrighty, over in the aisle where you get your hair ribbons and tiles, this is by a company called Sophie. These are so pretty. Some more claw clips, but these are in beautiful flowers. And I've mentioned that you can use these for scarves, for tie backs. There's so many things that you can use these for. I found another one here, and this one's got like blues in it and a little bit of like lavender. They're so pretty. This one is also a claw clip. There you go, right there. There's more of the purple tone in there right there, but very pretty. Again, that was in the hair accessory aisle. Over where you get your bars of soap and stuff like that, this was hanging like on a little strip where you get your bars of soap actually. And this is by Spa April Bath and Shower. It's a 2-pack of soap bags, and they're 2 different styles. This is your first one of mesh, and then the second one, I'll try to pull it down here a little bit. It has just a little bit of different stitching. They both have a drawstring bag, which you can see right here. You know, besides putting a bar of soap in there, if that's what you wanted to do, and then you could lather yourself up with it, you could also put inside of these some not, I want to say air freshener, but what am I trying to think of? Not potpourri. What's that other stuff called? I can't think of it. But you can use this for that as well and put it in one of your private drawers, you know, an underwear drawer or a sock drawer. So these are really cute. I've never seen those at Dollar Tree before, so I grabbed them. Over in the aisle where you find all your suntan stuff, and they have so much suntan stuff. But let's start off with some pure aloe soothing gel. I always have to have aloe around because if I'm hanging out at the beach, I usually get some crunch going on and I look like a French fry for a day or two. But this is 5 fluid ounces made by Smart Care. It is hydrate, refresh, moisturizes, and soothes dry skin, face, and body. So again, this is by Smart Care. Looks just like that, so I grabbed some of that. They also had by Smart Care the Summer Tanning Dark Tanning Oil in the spray, which is in the 5 fluid ounces. Obviously, you want to be careful with the oil because, I don't know, back in my time, we would actually take baby oil and put it on our skin and lay out in the sun. I can remember my mom going, "You're doing nothing better than laying out there like a piece of meat frying in a pan." And she was absolutely right. All right, I've seen a lot of YouTubers haul these. I know there's several different scents out there. I did get some other scents, but they're not in this video. But these are by Global Beauty Care. These are fresh and fruity, and this is the Coconut Sugar Refreshing Body Mist in the 6 fluid ounce bottle. Everybody's been saying how great these smell. They did have a couple open ones at the store, but it's so hard to tell in the store, you know, what stuff smells like. There's lots of coconut going on here for sure. I don't know if these are supposed to be a dupe for something, and you can kind of smell the sugar. It almost smells a little vanilla, my new word. It does smell very nice though. I did get myself 2 bottles of that right there. I'm going to share one with a friend of mine and one for myself, because sometimes you want a little something different than your own perfume. I tend to go a little lighter in the summertime, because I'm one of those where I feel like your perfume should be smelt if someone's up, like, within close. Like, I feel if you can smell someone's perfume outside, like, and they're away from you, it's like, woo, okay, that's just too strong for me. Again, that's just my opinion. All right, this was on an end cap. I guess it wouldn't matter where I tell you because we all live in different places where there's different stores, but they were making like an insect repellent kind of thing end cap. And if you don't know what an end cap is, it's actually the end of an aisle. It's that flush piece that you walk down the aisle, that end cap right there. They usually fill with all kinds of cool new things. Well, this was new to me. It's by Personal Care. It's a 50 count of repellent mosquitoes family cares. It says do not flush. Of course not. But yeah, these are for skeeters. I've never seen skeeter wipes before. Now, please do your own investigating. This comes out of a company actually here in Tarrytown, New York. I've been to Tarrytown. Delta Brands Incorporated. So, I got myself 2 packs because, you know, believe it or not, before we know it, we're going to be chasing all those skeeters away. We already got, like, little gnats and stuff flying around. Those things always get in the way. All right. In the aisle where you find your pens, your pencils, and things like that, these are made by Jot. I don't know if you guys know, but I absolutely love my corkboard. And I've had a corkboard even when I was a kid. I changed mine up all the time. They're fun. You can just do a lot without, you know, screwing up your room too much because you can just do it on the corkboard. Anyways, I like all my stuff to look kind of fun and whimsical. And Jot has these new push pins out, tacks. These look like little mosaic tiles. And you'll know what I mean as soon as I show them to you. They are so pretty. It's more than just your average little push pin that you stick in your corkboard. I also found them in this color tone as well. So if this is kind of your jive, get these for your office corkboard or your home corkboard because there's just so many things you can do with your corkboards. All right, just a couple of snacks. Nothing real big going on here today. These aren't from last year, but I remember buying these last year. And these are the Jell-O Jelly Mini Snacks. You're going to get 7 squeezable treats. Just throw them in your refrigerator, and it's just like doing Jell-O shots without the alcohol. You're going to get grape, strawberry, lemon, lime, cherry, and blueberry. Super fun for the adults and the kids. These are good till April 4th of 2026. That's a great expiration date right down there. These are fun for parties as well. Sometimes you can get the alcohol in the shots and then just take the shot, insert it into the Jell-O shots, and you're ready to go. I have never heard of these before. And these are made by Kellogg's. Kellogg's Graham Crackers Cinnamon Grips Mighty Tiny Baked Snack Crackers. You guys ever seen these before? Well, this one's flipped over, but I have never even heard of these before. And I thought, all right, well, I'm going to check them out. They look kind of interesting. I do like graham crackers. I like the cinnamon. So I'm going to give these a shot. That's nice is there's 4 little packets there. Throw one in your backpack. Throw one in your purse. I did find another item by Twisted Sister. And this one is the Wellness and Therapy Styling Texture Gel. 7.5 fluid ounces here. So I think I found 5 different ones all together. I don't know how many there are out there, but I did find the shampoo, the conditioner, the hair mask, the style gel. This is another texture gel. Again, I don't know what all is out there. This is made in Canada, if you're wondering. And if you're wondering if it has a seal on it, it absolutely does. If that's a concern of yours, I know it's a concern of mine. So just letting you guys know. The only other item I have to share with you in this video is this little box, and I'm guilty. I got 2 of them, and I love these little boxes. I have one that has jewelry in it. They are so pretty. Look at all those beautiful colors. So what you do is you have these little drawers, and let me tell you, they are sturdy. I put a lot of weight in them. You can stick them, you know, pull them all the way out if you want. I happen to like 2 of these together, but that's just me. And I thought they were really, really pretty. Fun to put on my desk for little gizmos and gadgets. And I don't know, if I was to open up one of my drawers here, I got so many little bits and bobbles and thimbles and thambles and whatever else you want to call them. All right, everyone. Gosh, it goes by so fast. We need to do like a 24-hour marathon and just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. That might be too much for everybody. All right, I so enjoyed this me time with all of you, and I want to say thank you to all of you for all your comments, whether they're good or bad. You know what? Sometimes people, we just got to let shit roll. I mean, it is what it is. But a big hug from me to all of you. Tomorrow's the Easter Bunny comes tonight. Make sure you've been good. All right, everybody. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.